But Robert's trying to encourage him to be good. We're not going to just get up there to get that dramatic response just for the video. That's not what we want. We want what's best for the horse every time we work the horse, and we're not going to sacrifice that just to have a dramatic piece of a video or something dramatic in the thumbnail if we can help it. This horse that Robert is working, his name is Shazam. He's been here a couple weeks. He was actually here a couple days and he cut his back left leg. You'll see the medication that we have on it. He's here because he was giving the owner a lot of problems getting on and off, and we've made a lot of progress since then, but it's still an issue. He's actually a trained horse that has had a lot of good riding success. He is a broke horse. He's not a fresh started horse. But what happened is he had come down with kissing spine, and in the process it hurt when the rider got on, and well, it didn't hurt when the rider was riding, but he has had the surgery for the kissing spine. He's been cleared from the vet to be ridden as far as his back, and he's also been cleared from the vet to working with his leg issue. So we're doing a lot of getting on and off, get on him, ride a little bit, get off, get back on. And the most of the issues that he's given us is either when you're stepping up and stepping back down, because he remembers that that hurt when the kissing spine was an issue. So what you see that we have on his leg, that is Underwood's for the proud flesh. He cut his leg and he cut it in like a Y shape. So the vet couldn't put stitches in it, but the cut is only in the skin. It did not go into anything under the skin. Not exactly sure how he did it, but it didn't damage anything under the skin. There's some swelling there. One of the issues that we're having is he won't leave it alone, so the medicine doesn't stay on him. But so because of that, we're dealing with some proud flesh issues. But anyways, I'll do more about that issue kind of individually. And this, I wanted you to see us getting on and off, show you the horse, because this is actually the first video that we've done of him. He came in and we worked him a couple of times, and then he cut his leg, had to be off for a few days, and we just started back working him again earlier this week and getting back going again. So right now, I mean, he's a nice broke horse. He is another Arabian, as you see. We've got a barn full of them right now, it seems like. But he is another Arabian, and we want to get this mounting and dismounting issue fixed. We didn't get video of the first couple times that he jumped, and that was pretty dramatic. When you see us do videos of horses, sometimes we'll have real dramatic stuff happen when we're riding them, but we don't want that. So we don't encourage anything for the horse to give that to us just to be dramatic for the video. We want every time we work on to be as quiet as possible. And because of that, if it all goes like we want it to, there's nothing dramatic to see in the video. So that's one of the things that we really work towards. Now when you do see something dramatic, see how he's worried now about Robert getting back on. But Robert's trying to encourage him to be good. We're not going to just get up there to get that dramatic response just for the video. That's not what we want. We want what's best for the horse every time we work the horse, and we're not going to sacrifice that just to have a dramatic piece of a video or something dramatic in the thumbnail if we can help it. See there, he was worried. Robert gave him a chance to relax. Robert stepped up there quiet, and it all went good. This is what we want to just keep reminding Shazam, that it doesn't hurt when a rider gets on anymore. He kind of has a little bit of something like PTSD, and he worries about that pain coming back from his kissing spine. One of the things that the vet told us when he released him back to ride with the cut on his leg, we're dealing with a little bit of swelling that we'd rather not have, but the more he moves, the better that's going to be for the swelling. And there's nothing there that riding is going to make worse, no damage that riding is going to make worse. So actually the work is good for him at this point. Good for him physically for the cut, good for him mentally for the previous kissing spine, and good for him just to be in a routine. If you watch close, he's kind of short striding that back left leg a little bit. A lot of that has to do with just being a little swollen, feels a little different, it's going to move a little different. It actually took us about 15 minutes to catch him this morning inside the covered arena, and he kept running from us. Right there, he started to get worried. Robert stopped where he was, paused, give the horse a chance to take it in. I had a question a while back about how to handle when a horse gets nervous about something, and most of the time, if the horse is nervous, that's the best thing to do. Just kind of pause, give the horse a chance to understand it before you proceed on. And if you are aware and situationally aware, I did a video about that a while back, of your horse and what's happening so that you can spot it when it happens, normally that's the best thing to do with your horse. There's no magic thing to do working these kind of issues. It's all about building his confidence. And in building his confidence, you try to do whatever worries him as many times as you can until the worry goes away. It's quite possible that he was ridden a whole bunch of times and it hurt before they really figured out what was hurting. So it's going to take a whole bunch of times of getting on and off for him to figure out that it don't hurt anymore. And you see him moving away. He's not moving away in defiance. He's moving away because he expects it to hurt. If he was moving away in defiance, we'd be handling it different. That's important to understand why the horse is reacting the way they react. And you have to be able to understand your horse and interpret that correctly. Because at this point with him, if we determined that he was moving away out of defiance and we handled it a little bit harder on him, like handling defiance, then that would actually make the problem worse. But if the problem was actually out of defiance and we were handling it like we are here, being soft and slow and easy, that would make the problem worse. You have to understand the mental issue in the horse's head behind the physical action that the horse is doing. I get a lot of people question or send me messages with questions about my horse is doing this. What do I do about it? Well, the horse can be doing something and there's several different reasons behind why they could be doing it, and you have to have some concept about why that is. You have to understand why, what caused it, to know how to help it. That's like Cupcake. Her why was more defiance, so we had to handle it that way. So far, this has been a nice ride for Shazam. Nice workout for him. And like I said, he's broke. He's a nice horse. The riding part ain't the issue. It's the getting on and off that's the issue. That time he relaxed a lot quicker after Robert got on than the first time. That's what we're looking for. Each time to relax a little bit quicker. We've been turning him out every night here in the covered arena so that he can move around, help keep the swelling down. So that's why he's got all that red all over him, is the red dirt from this covered arena. And we also want to keep it dry. And we've had a good bit of rain again recently. I talked about the rain a few videos ago. See right there, he's paying attention, but his eyes aren't as hard and stiff as they were last time Robert got off. He's still worried, but not like he was last time. He's worried, he's paying attention, but it's a different eye. That's a big important thing to notice. He looks nice and relaxed walking there. See him move away that time. He moved away, but he had a different expression to his face. That's something we're going to need to pay attention to. It's possible that at some point him moving away changes from worried about it hurting to defiance, not wanting you to get on. I don't think we're there yet, but I do expect us to get there probably in the next week or 10 days, maybe 2 weeks. And then we're going to have to kind of change how we're doing things a little bit. I think that's going to be part of the progression of him. He's going to reach the point of he knows it don't hurt, but he still don't want us to get on before he's all back to what he needs to be. I think that's going to be a step in the process that I expect to see on the way to getting to where we want to be. And when that happens, we'll change tactics a little bit. There, he relaxed much quicker that time. A little bit better every time. And what I'm expecting to see at some point next week and a half or week or so is his body stays soft and relaxed, kind of like you see there, through the mounting and dismounting process, but he still moves his body around. That's where I'm saying physically he'll understand mentally that it don't hurt, that there's no physical pain, but he won't be at a point mentally where he'll be ready for us to get on and stand still. Just a step that I expect to have in the learning process. We try to make every time we work every horse be just as calm as this horse you see right here, even though we know this horse is capable of a huge reaction. We don't want to encourage those huge reactions. And you see Robert petting him there. He's petting him so that, started to call him Phantom, so that Shazam is just comfortable being touched and kind of encourage that soft body. That's really what he's after there by petting. It's not like petting saying you're okay. It's petting to encourage a soft body, to get the muscles to relax, get his mind to relax. Trying to get that mental relaxed state, to encourage that. So we will keep working Shazam, and I'll do some more videos of him coming up, and so you can see how he progresses. Until next time, thank you for watching.